See, Elon Musk might never be the official president of the United States, but here's an interesting clip of him.
So if you were, well, you can't be president of the U.S. Last time I checked, right? But assume you are.
Not officially.
Not officially. Okay, so you're the unofficial president.
Elon Musk is currently the wealthiest man on earth, and by reports, he will be the first trillionaire by 2027. But this is not really shocking. The most surprising thing is his newfound love for politics, and his politic game is not limited to the USA, it spans the entire globe. The recent US election result was just the beginning for Musk in demonstrating his dominance. He is the reason Donald Trump became the president of the US again. He is the reason the entire new department DOGE was created, whose role is to shut down other government departments. He is the reason the US Federal Reserve is now panicking. The list goes on. All these seemingly impossible things he has accomplished are due to a very powerful weapon, which costed him 44 billion US dollars, Twitter or now X.com. With the help of X, Musk has unleashed the true potential of information warfare, benefiting him more than causing harm. It has completely destroyed the legacy media and TV channels in the US, and now it is doing the same in various parts of the world. To understand the situation, Brazil, the European Union, India, Britain, and many other countries are rigorously trying to ban X in their respective countries. Elon Musk was already an influential figure, but his direct entry into politics has made him a top G. He is bold, speaks directly about any topic, clarifies what he dislikes, offers solutions, and provides quick updates. These qualities are something the majority of people appreciate. Sensible answer to questions, without zigzagging or weird statements. But his attitude is also helping other parties outside the US, especially in developed nations like UK, Germany, and Canada, where he sees the situation becoming messy. He is directly involved in global politics now. Let's start with the UK. Elon Musk directly jumped into a social media fight with the UK government and Keir Starmer when they were arresting British people for posting memes, videos of riots, sharing opinions, and criticizing the government. Elon Musk then started and reposted several failures of the UK government and their biased justice system when the UK government crossed every limit, giving extreme sentences and fines to innocent British people while releasing and ignoring ethnic group crimes such as murder, sexual assault, kidnapping, and more. The UK government even tried to cover up crimes committed by ethnic groups, mainly Muslims, because they didn't want to be called racist. For example, you can search for horrific crime in Rotherham, Southport murders, violence in churches, etc. But Elon Musk is Elon Musk. He just blasted the UK government, created a new hashtag 2-tier care, and predicted that they would lose the next election. Now let's move to Canada. Canada, a beautiful neighboring country of the US with a brotherly relationship, is now facing criticism from Musk. Elon Musk doesn't seem to like how Canada is functioning or how Canadians are suffering. Elon Musk also seems to have a personal issue with Justin Trudeau, the Prime Minister of Canada, and the future he is leading for Canadians. Crime rates are rapidly increasing, demographics are changing because of very relaxed open border policies, house prices have gone insane, and the trade balance between Canada and the US is far from balanced. Elon Musk has posted multiple times regarding Canada's failure and bad governance. He even tweeted on X that Trudeau will be gone in the upcoming election. The Canada situation is a bit unique because Elon is not alone this time. Donald Trump is also trolling Canada and humiliating them on the world stage. He even suggested that the Prime Minister of Canada should give his country to the US and become the 51st state of the US, which is blood boiling and shameful for Canada. But since Canada is so dependent on the US, they can't answer back. Instead, they act like developing nations. Trump also crossed the line when he openly labeled Justin Trudeau as Governor Trudeau, which is crazy and humiliating for the Prime Minister of an independent nation. Here are some of his crazy posts. Now let's look at Romania, which set an example of some mega democracy. A group of Romanian judges cancelled the presidential election in Romania almost overnight because the wrong candidate was winning and they thought there was a possibility of Russian interference. Then guess what happened next? Elon Musk responded to the news. How can a judge cancel an election and not be considered a dictator? This response made headlines and controversy again. Now let's turn to Germany. The current German government is once again not taking action against any crimes committed by ethnic groups. Very serious and horrific crimes are ignored, while less serious crimes aren't even registered. Elon could not tolerate this, so he jumped right in to endorse the AfD party. He even called German Chancellor Olaf Scholz an incompetent fool. He tweeted multiple times against all the horrific things happening in Germany. The terrorist attack in Germany during Christmas time further complicated the situation. In fact, Elon Musk is raising his voice against the entire European continent because Europe no longer feels like Europe. The majority of European governments have become an institution that seems to hate white people. The videos, images, news and stories coming out of almost every European country except some Eastern European countries are literally shocking the world. European streets are flooded with illegal immigrants, crime rates are insane, the cost of living is beyond high, sexual assault of young girls are being covered up, the justice system is completely corrupt, murders are happening openly and the list goes on. All these combined factors cannot stop Musk from interfering in European politics and situations. Elon Musk knows he has influence, money, a platform to raise his voice and the support of the US government, so he is using all his power whenever possible. Elon Musk's international political influence is not going to stop here. Right now he is mainly targeting developed nations because most of them are failing. Over time he will expand his influence even further. For example, Elon may next target France, Northern Ireland, the Netherlands, Ukraine and Sweden. There are also chances he could target Australia. Scotland is already targeted by him, as in Venezuela and Brazil. So the conclusion of this video is that Elon Musk is an unguided nuclear missile who can target any aim in the world right now, because he has US support and the US is the sole superpower at that moment. He is also taking a huge risk for his business empire, but if he eventually succeeded in implanting the right political leaders who will benefit his companies, then his aura and future will be next level. Also, Donald Trump is an unguided missile in his own right, so their combination is deadly. In the future, the US may even divide Somalia. There is a lot to see, but for the time being, thank you.